I'm 24 years old, and I'm a journalist, an entrepreneur, and a law student from Stockholm, Sweden.
Fredrik, what are you up to these days?
Currently I'm doing my second semester at a law school in Stockholm, and I'm currently here in New York on a sort of business trip. I'm also enjoying the city, obviously.
What do you like about New York?
Well, what I like about New York and America in general is that everything is so big. It's so much bigger than Europe, and people here are very, very ambitious, very spontaneous, and I really dig the attitude.
What is success for you?
Well, success for me, I guess success can be measured in many ways. Not just how much you earn, or how much money you make, or how many cars you own and drive. Success for me is doing what you love, and sort of developing yourself and what you do best.
What inspires you to push harder every day?
Well, actually, I'd say that one of my biggest fears in life is mediocrity. I really strive to live a good life, and I think that you gotta realize that you have to perform in order to get somewhere, and sort of avoid the mediocrity, which I fear.
Both you and I have a disability.
Yeah.
But you're one of those guys that doesn't give a damn about it. You totally race it.
Yeah.
You totally, you just turn your weaknesses into strengths. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
I usually say to people who are surprised that I'm so relaxed about it is I have two choices. Either I could sit in a corner and weep and feel bad about myself, or I could stop caring and live my life to the max, really, and really not care about my disability. And 99 of 100 days that works out perfectly.
Could you even grant advantage of that fact that you have a disability, like when it comes to your professional or your future profession and in school and so forth?
Yeah, of course. As an example, as a journalist, I once wrote a feature article about the accessibility in Helsinki, Finland. I invited one of the leading politicians in Helsinki to join me in a sort of walk of Helsinki in a wheelchair.
Speaking about journalism, you'd made your debut in a very early age with, I believe, one of Sweden's most famous hockey player of all time. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, I was 11 years old, and I had just undergone a major surgery, and I was about to, after a week in hospital, I was about to go home, and then the nurses came to me and said that, oh, it's such a shame that you're going home today, because actually tomorrow Peter Forsberg and a couple of teammates of his is going to come here with the Stanley Cup, and we had chosen you to do a personal interview with him. I of course said right away that of course I'm coming back tomorrow. I'll do whatever it takes, and. Then I came there the following day, and I got to meet him, and I had the Stanley Cup trophy in my lap. It was really nice and laid back guy.
That is so cool, being 11 years old, right?
Yeah.
Fredrik, to wrap this up, You're in New York. You have a couple of days left. What will you do?
I'm just gonna try to enjoy the city. We're at Times Square now, and I'm gonna move around here for a bit, and then I'm gonna go to Madison Square Garden to watch a Rangers game against Montreal Canadiens, and well, I guess I'll finish up the evening with a nice steak and a couple of beers. And tomorrow I'm gonna meet a managing director of a big law firm here in New York in order to get introduced by my dad, who I'm here with as well, who also is a lawyer.
Are you inspired by your dad?
Yeah, of course. He has reached very far, coming from a small town in Finland with almost nothing. He has made something of himself with very little measures, and now today he's a very successful maritime lawyer. So of course it's a big inspiration to me as well.
Do you hope that you can inspire people in the future?
Yeah, of course. I always try to tell people, and especially people with disabilities, that a disability isn't a hindrance. It's actually sort of an opportunity, and no matter what kind of disability you have, you can always reach as far as you want. Just if you're persistent, honest, and hardworking, and feel good about yourself, which is the biggest thing, obviously. To learn to accept that you have a disability, but that you and your disability are two different things. So yeah, I try to inspire people in that way, and I hope that I succeed.
Thank you, Fredrik Temmes, for this interview. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in New York.
Thank you, man.